goal of our study was to decode spoken speech from neural activity. 4 patients undergoing clinical monitoring for epilepsy had a grid of electrocorticographic or ECOG electrodes placed on the surfaces of their brains. They volunteered to read aloud sentences during their brief stays in the hospital. Because this limited our data collection to about 30 minutes of speech per participant, we limited the target domain to just about 50 sentences, but the algorithm was designed to be able to produce any sentence consisting of words from the approximately 2,000 word vocabulary. Our decoding algorithm was inspired by recent results in machine translation. In 2014, it was shown that recurrent neural networks trained end-to-end could produce translations competitive with those of the elaborate statistical models underlying the then current state of the art. The basic insight is to construct the network in 2 pieces: an encoder that serially consumes the words of a, say, French sentence, and then a decoder that emits words of English one by one. This allows the network to accommodate input and output sequences of arbitrary length. In our version, the encoder takes sequences of ECOG data as input. To guide training onto the right track, we also required the encoder to predict the speech audio at every sample, although these predictions were not used at test time. The more repetitions each participant got through, the lower word error rates got. For the best participant, those error rates got down to about 2%. This compares with the previous state-of-the-art of about 60%. Is it possible to pool data across subjects and achieve better results? For example, we might assign each participant a proprietary layer in the network, but train a common portion under all participants' data. And indeed, this subject transfer learning lowers error rates by about 20%. Is the decoder merely classifying sentences? No. If we train the network on another 400 sentences not forming part of the test set, word error rates also decrease. And we can combine these forms of transfer learning.